Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about the prophetic word again today. It always seems to get worse before it gets better. Someone needs to hear that today. It always seems to and does get worse before it gets better. It doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. It does not mean that God has forsaken you. It does not mean you're on the wrong road. Every single thing that you're going through, you need to contribute it, I should say, to God doing it. Every single thing that you are going through, you need to contribute it as God doing it. Do not forsake the training that's going on right now. God has decided the way that your training will go, what He starts with first, how He forms this spiritual muscle and that spiritual muscle. He's deciding the training because He has decided your life, my life, our life. He has decided the way it should go. He has decided who stays in your life and who doesn't. He has decided all these different things, every single thing about you, because there's going to come a day as a result of your training. The rejection is training. The going without for a period of time is training. Having a lot is training, whether it's finances, food, clothing. All of that is a part of the training. You say you want to live for God, you surrender your life to Jesus Christ, God will take us all through a unique training process, and it's going to be based on what He wants to do, like I said, and how long He wants to do it. And I want to encourage you with this season of how long you may be in. That means that God has something amazing for you that takes a pretty good chunk of your life to get you ready for. It may be a moment, it may be a conversation, it may be something that you're just doing for a month or a week or a year. That's all up to God. But don't ignore, don't shy away from, don't run from the training. Don't listen to the devil to try to interpret or redefine what the training is, because that's what it is. It's training. God is doing all of this. And now we know that God works all things together for good to them that love Him and are the called according to His purpose. That means that everything is held together by God. God works everything together for good to them that love Him and are the called according to His purpose. He's doing this. And if He's doing this, you're in good hands, no matter how strange or scary or all these other things that are trying to define your situation. When you face those different parts of that situation in your life, remember that He is doing this. This is a part of your training. God is doing it. Don't bow out of the training. Don't listen to people and the world and your own flesh and the enemy telling you God's not in this. He's in everything. Everything. There's not one thing that God is not absolutely in control of. Where you're at right now can be very difficult and is very difficult. Just own it. It's difficult, but it's where God wants you. Right now, in this moment, this is where God wants you. He has decided this to be a part of that training. That's what God's training looks like for you and I. You need to know that today so that you don't make decisions and keep paying attention to people and places and things that have nothing to do with God's training you.